Hi everyone, it's me again. I just decided to come on because I'm feeling a little bit of loneliness, a bit of anxiety, and what better thing to do in these times than go live? So I suppose, I don't even know where to begin with how I'm feeling, to be honest with you. All I can say is my thoughts are just going round and round. What just flipped? Nine of Swords. My thoughts are just going round and round and round in my head, and I'm drinking coffee, and I it's late at night. I don't know, should I even be drinking coffee? I don't know, but I just need to talk. My life is just after changing so much, so drastically, that I've just got a lot of anxiety about it. Hi Shannon, how are you, honey? Good to see you. My life is just be so full of things to do. I had my own business, I had my own tribute show, and I sabotaged it all. I think that's where I'm feeling. I'm feeling a bit teary eyed. Um, yeah, Shannon, I'm okay, darling. I'm okay. Good to see you. Hope your life gets better. Thank you, darling. So I'm in this place where the energies are just so strong. So strong. Don't be upset. Thank you, darling. Justice, the justice card. I mean, I don't really know where to begin. I'm going to start with getting a cigarette. That's always a good start. It's like I feel like my life is over or something. Like I've got so many options, and like do I have it in me to start my life all over again? Does anyone feel like this? Has anybody had drastic changes in their lives where they just walked away from their life and have to start again? Because I'm starting again, and I don't know whether to, like, I love my dreads. I'm getting extensions, and I'm going getting like a head full of dreads over the next few days, which means if I wanted to go back into my tribute show, I won't be able to wear wigs. And if I can't wear wigs, then I can't do my show. And I want to be able to be a performing artist with my own look. And it's such a difficult industry out there to like get yourself out there and be a self-performing artist. And like I'm working with Eddie, that I did the chat with last night on music, and it's such a big industry. There's so much competition. There's so much competition out there, and it's just like, do I have what it takes? Do I have the confidence in myself? My confidence is low tonight, basically. Um, I'm feeling quite anxious, I suppose, and I just decided to come on here and talk to you. Oh, Knight of Swords, I need to express what's going on. Like, I've had such a spiritual awakening, and it's taken me away from my own life, and I know that the divine is in control here. And I'm so frustrated because I'm like, what do you want me to do? What is my role here? Um, I feel like I've moved out to the middle of nowhere. I've no car. Like, the bus stops at like 6 o'clock in the evening. So even if I wanted to go to the city and go out, like, I have to stay overnight in the city. And I feel like now I'm really just lobbing this all on top of you. But I just need to speak. I need to get it out. Like, every once in a while, oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you so much. I know when I put my mind to it, and it's just what do I need to do? Do I need to build up my tarot page? Do I need to go into um, an original band? Do I do music with covers on top? Do I become a covers artist? It's just, oh, why don't I get a car? Because I have no money. But I just blew up my own life, basically. Let's see what the energies are. So we've got an Ace of Swords here. So there's a new truth coming through. Let's do this, everybody. Is there anybody else out there that's feeling like me? There's a moth flying around the kitchen now, which is symbolic. I don't know, should I just have a bath and go to bed, or should I just stay up and talk here? I don't know, I just feel the energies are very, very confusing for me right now. What are you saying, Ryan? Janishan, you were stinky poo last night. I'll just keep on pulling the tarot and see what. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. So that's balancing the two worlds. That's balancing the 5D and the 3D. Like, I'm bombarded with information at the moment. I just want to escape. I just want to run away from my life. I just want to go somewhere. I want to be in the sun. I want to be around a community. I want to be in a tribe. I want to feel useful. I just want to be able to find that equilibrium in my life, just that place where I know what I'm doing. I just haven't got a clue what I'm doing at the moment. There's so many options. Should I make dreads and sell them on eBay? Should I, get a normal 9 to 5? I'm just bored. I'm just really, really bored, to be honest with you. Thanks for calling me sexy, Paddy Wafer. You were very naughty on the chat last night, Paddy Wafer, may I add. You're always this, right? Do you do anything else? Justice is coming up again. I'm frustrated with what's going on in the world. Like, there's so much conflicting information out there. It's like who to trust, who not to trust. The system is just so corrupt. I think there's something going on at the moment because I'm highly sensitive to the energies. I'm highly sensitive to the frequency. I know I'm not the only one out there who's feeling this way, What age am I? I'm 43, but I don't feel 43. And I know I don't look 43. So I think what I'll do is just take one day at a time, Like, I've been in this twin flame energy for a good few years now, and this 10 of Swords keeps on coming up all day today. This is the third time the 10 of Swords has come up for me today. It's like the end of a cycle, the end of being abandoned, being stabbed in the back. Like, I chose my twin. Well, I felt like he chose me as well, but it's just not happening. I haven't heard from him in over a year, I suppose I should have titled this Twin Flames, because that's really, like, I put so much hope into this twin flame relationship that is just in the 5D, it's not grounded in, I've got to leave him go, and I just have to leave him go. And I find it so hard to leave him go, and I find it so hard to leave my old life go, that it just makes me sad. I suppose I'm feeling just a little bit down and a little bit anxious about life. And I don't know what to do. Would you choose me, Jamie? Thank you. I'm a bit complicated, Did I break up with your man? Who's your man? No, not at all. We're great friends. I don't really want to bring his life into this chat. I don't really want to do that. I know I am sad, Shannon, and I don't know what to do. Let's get another card, because there's the end of that sword, it's the end of the feeling abandoned, and even now I just want to turn off the live feed and just curl under a blanket and just cry. There's the moon. There's the moon card, just howling at the moon. The divine feminine energy is amped up at the moment, and I just need to. It's always the same crew that's on here, guys. Hi. Keep reading Shannon's comments and not mine. Oh, but I just read yours. I just read yours. So I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I have options, but it's just exhausting to think that I have to start a new business again, you know? I just wish that I could go back in time and hold on to my old life, you know, because it's just so hard starting again. It's so hard. Has anyone got any advice? Anyone got any advice for me? I think what I should do is just do a Celtic cross, perhaps. Do a Celtic cross reading for the collective. I suppose I should just get out of my own head and go into a collective reading. Let's see what we've got to say for the twin flames out there, because I know I'm not alone in this. I know there's a lot of twin flames that want to give up on the journey. So yeah, it's just nice to have this live feed to be able to chat and get it off my chest. And I don't want to go away after this live feed and just regret here and spilling my guts. Like, let's start anyway. We're starting with the Fool. The Fool's journey. So we're starting a new cycle, a new journey, which is what I need to do, just a blank canvas. So I suppose in relation to the twin flames, it's a big decision. Should we walk away from the twin flame journey or stay on the twin flame journey coming in? Oh, here we go. 5 of Wands. So that's building with new people. So that could be considered, yeah, I mean, that makes so much sense because we've got a 0 point start with the Fool. And you can see this guy is very trusting. He's got very, very in his bag. He doesn't need much. You know, he doesn't care if he falls off the edge. So I'm going to take that as advice for me. Like, it doesn't matter. Just as long as I'm creating, just as long as we are picking up those sticks, and it doesn't matter if they clash. It doesn't matter if we clash with others, but just to keep on that Fool's journey, to keep on walking. Doesn't matter if, you know, things don't work out or ideas don't work out or new creative explorations don't work out. I mean, that's okay. I'm being brave here, you know, like I wouldn't normally talk like this on a live feed. So I'm just going to keep on pulling cards. So to keep building, to keep clashing with those ideas, these new creative ideas. Like I said, I've got so many options. I mean, one of these could be, oh, my connection is unsustainable. Okay. One of these could be like cutting off my dreads so I can wear wigs, so I can go back and do my old career again. So, like, I'm getting my answers. That's really good. What's going on here? I didn't call you a fool, Jamie, at all. I didn't call you a fool. So please give me another card in relation to this creative exploration, all these options on this Fool's journey, like following that butterfly and just keep the head up, keep on walking, keep on moving forward. You know, there's a lot to be said for just taking one day at a time and just keeping life very, very simple. That's what I need to do, is just keep my life simple, I think, you know, like I'm bombarded with ideas. Like I was talking to my friend today, like Eddie, that was on the live feed last night, and I was telling him, like, there's just constant thoughts going round in my head, and that must be the energies, like this Lion's Gate portal, the energies that we're moving in through. So I'm just going to trust in the divine's plan. I'm just going to keep trusting. It's self-imposed prison. Like, you can see her there, like she's surrounded by all these swords and completely blindfolded. Again, you could kind of make the comparison there with the Fool. I mean, she's blindfolded. This guy might as well be blindfolded, because I mean he's going to walk off the edge there. So, like, you know, I got another card there with it, and this came out for me as well earlier for the collective, the Seven of Cups, and that's many dreams, many options, like to keep, I suppose, insights are coming in. That's what this Lion's Gate is about, is new energies coming in, and to just keep the faith, know that, like, there's a new path, many new paths, many new options. But I don't know if you're like me, just feeling a little bit stuck at the moment, a little bit stuck. So let me have another card. We can tell a little story here. Oh, I love the love hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. It's so lovely to see you again tonight. You have faith in me, Shannon. Thank you so much. I'd love to see a photograph of you, Shannon, because you're always popping in. Here's the Queen of Swords. Here's that sword element. She's the queen of telepathy. She's the queen of new ideas. She's very cutting. She's a very cutting queen. She's very straight to the point. She accepts the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I mean, like I said, there's so many conflicting ideas and opinions and information out there. I think it's quite, we've the Empress. So we're coming into, so I'm strengthening up already. I can feel that coming on here was a really, really good idea. The Empress, like, she's abundant with ideas. She's fertile with ideas. I suppose that's what's happening. That's what's happening right now, is there's just so many options. And to just keep the faith, guys. If anyone is feeling like me out there, any twin flames, any divine feminines or masculines that are feeling the same way that I'm feeling at the moment, feeling stuck, feeling that Eight of Swords. But like, she's well able. I mean, we all know this card. Like, she's well able. Her hands are in front. She's able to shimmy out of those bonds, those ropes that are tying her arms and tying her hands and making her feel useless, and making her feel like she's alone in this. But like, I'm not alone in this. I've got lovely people in my life. You know, today there's many people popping in and out and saying hi, and I'm having lots of nice chats, you know. So I suppose I'm just feeling a little bit sorry for myself, and I shouldn't, because we've got the Queen of Swords and we've got the Empress that just popped in. So already, by talking to you, by coming on here, I'm after clearing a lot of that energy. So we've jumped from the Fool energy, and we're all the way up to the Empress already. I mean, that's a really, really big jump in just the space of 10 minutes. So thank you for your support. Thank you so much. I'm not on Snapchat, guys, so I'll keep chatting away amongst yourselves. Feel free. Do you all know each other, by the way, guys? I think you do. This is the same crew, isn't it? So what's the advice that we have for this twin flame journey? with, leaving the old behind and like letting that old story because, Ace, a new love. There we go. There's the answer. To let go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with letting go of someone that you thought was your twin. I mean, I don't really like using the word karmic. I believe that where we meet certain people in our lives to clear karma, if you want to call that person a karmic. But I suppose because the 5D energy was so strong in the person that I thought was my twin, that 5D energy, that fairy tale land was just so magical. It was really, really magical, I want that back. I really, really want that back. But I'm very blessed to have this new person in my life, which is a really, really good friend. He's a really, really strong man. Very, very strong man. So that Ace of Cups is a new beginning of how I'm feeling about my life. And already I can feel the shift, guys. I can feel the shift already by just being open and honest and just expressing myself, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm Gemini. I need to express. That is my card. That's the Gemini. That's the Queen of Swords. She needs to express. She needs to own her truth. And my truth right now is I'm after shifting out of that energy so quickly. Like, plans happen and expectations can be very high. Especially for me, I get very, very excited about new ideas and I get so hopeful. And then, to mind those expectations that the divine is in play here. The divine is the one that's in charge. And I need to just get out of the way because there's new love here. There's new love of life, and there we have the Death card. So to let go of the old and just let this shedding of the skin happen. Let it fall away, let it fall to the ground, let it die. Here's another one. And let the tempering begin. So that's beautiful. We're already working through the major arcana, like not in order, but like I'm being tempered right now. And like I said, I know I'm not alone in these energies. I'd love to see new people pop in here to the chat. Oh, thanks, Jamie. You're wonderful. Thank you for your support, guys. 4 cups. So I'm going to accept this. Like, we need to accept this place of being under that tree in solitude and reflection. Like, this is a beautiful card, but like these 3 cups here, perhaps like me, we're in mourning of this death, this old life. Like there's nothing can be done about it. The past is the past. Let that go. Let this new cup that's coming from the clouds, it's brand new. Here you go. You've got this cup, Trinity. Whoever can relate to me here, like this is for us. This reading is for us. I know I'm not just doing this for myself. I know that when I express myself and when I'm open and honest to express about this 9 of Swords, this anxiety, these thoughts going round and round, these regrets, to express. Like that's me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I always have, and I always will. And I think it's a strength. So please don't bottle these feelings up Don't bottle the, just keep on trusting, keep on walking, keep on being the fool, keep on leaving the layers just burn away, keep on expressing about these anxieties and these thoughts, you know, keep on leaving the divine temper these energies. And you can see the cups there, you can see the water flowing, the emotion, the beautiful rainbow in the background, which is shining for us to know that we're abundant, to know that there's everything that we need, that no matter what's happening, COVID, lockdown, all these conflicting energies, all these, I watch a lot of YouTube. I know I'm not alone in that. And there's so much at the touch of a button that we can watch and listen to and absorb. It's like, who to trust? Who do we trust? Who's out there that can run the show and can do a good job for us? Who in the Twin Flame community do we watch their story? Why hang on to something that's not working? Why hang on to a story that is dead in the water? To take that new cup and to just be, So, is there anyone here that wants a card pull, guys? Let me see. Can I have another card to, I suppose because I've been a Twin Flame reader for so many years now, I'd like to stay on that journey because it's a very enlightening journey, the Twin Flame story. I am a Twin Flame. I know I'm a Twin Flame. I know I'm on this journey and I know I'm not alone in this, of constantly shedding the layers, of constantly embracing every new day, no matter how scary it can be, no matter how lonely it can be, no matter how scenarios can come up and then they can fade away, how hopes and dreams can come up and then they can fade away. And that's okay. So what do you want to tell us, please, Divine Team? What to expect? What's the main focus? What's the main agenda over the next week, please? Oh, here we go. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. So that's a message. So there's a messenger coming in. Someone's got a message. Someone's got a new idea. Someone is holding this pentacle close to them. They want to show you something. They want to, I suppose, work together, like going back to that Five of Wands. They want to cultivate. Like you can see this guy, he's in a field. There is a rabbit in the background that's like hopping all over the place. So even though, let's say that rabbit is all these ideas going around, so it doesn't matter if there is all of this going on behind your back. There's a message. There's a ray of hope. There is life to embrace. There is a harvest to enjoy. And to just do that, to just enjoy it. And if you need to leave an old partner go, then just let it happen. Like, let's not cling on to an old story that needs to be left go. Let's not put all our hopes and dreams in a fairy tale. To be practical. Like, this guy is practical. He's in a field. He's cultivated this field of beautiful vegetables. He's put in the work. This Empress, you know, like there is an abundance there to avail of. That's why we're here. We're here to avail of all of this abundance. I'm surprised there isn't any more swords popping up. So that's what we can expect over the next week, is this Page of Pentacles energy, and more justice. It keeps on popping out. So anything that has been done unto you, like any harm or any wrongdoings that have been put upon you, let's just say, for example, in the twin flame journey, justice will prevail. The right things will happen at the right time. Should we let this story go? Should we let the story of the old go and just wipe it clean? How do you feel about that, divine team? Should we just, ooh, you've got the Devil card came up. That's the Capricorn card. So I know that the moon is in Capricorn at the moment. It's just moved into Capricorn today. So it's interesting that these energies are coming up. These two here are chained. They're chained up. The Devil is burning them. Like you can see, he's burning this dude's tail here and is very cheekily waving. So my question was, should we just let the old story go? And that to me says yes. That to me says yes. So we can make room. We can make room for the new. We can make room for new opportunities and new people and new love. It's painful. It's painful having all your hopes and dreams. You can have a card, Shannon. Having all your hopes and dreams just, just crumble away. Just crumble. Count your blessings, Count my blessings. Know that tomorrow is a new day. It will bring new opportunities, new ideas, new energies. Let's pull a card for Shannon. Let me take all these back, Shannon, because you're such good company. Thank you so much, guys. All the love hearts are beautiful. I'll pull you a card, Shannon, no problem. Do you want to ask a question, Shannon, and then I'll give you an answer? What else is going on? Patty Wafer, thanks for the love hearts. 6 people watching. I'm famous. There's 6 people watching. Wow. Well, 6 people is better than no people. Isn't it true? So Shannon, what's your question? What question can you ask? I don't know. That's up to you. I'll keep shuffling if you want to ask. But think of what you want to ask. Jamie, if you want a card, that's no problem. I'll pull a card for you as well. So how do we feel about, let's ask a question about what's going on in our world. Is there any advice but for what's going on with, the whole COVID scenario? Can we have a message about that, please? What's going on right now? I mean, we have the Star. It's been looked after. It's been looked after. So we've got the divine team that are our Star family. Our Star family are on this. This is their plan. This is their gift. And to stand back and trust and wish upon a star being planned and is in motion for a reason. COVID is here for a reason. It's here so we can, I suppose there's a lot to be said for the lockdown we've just come out of. People can be grateful. They can, I suppose, reflect on what's important. Family is important. Family is the most important thing that you can have. And being locked up with your family for such a length of time. And, if you're here, just So a lot of divine feminine energy, a lot of moon energy. It's nighttime. You know, this high priestess, that's why I love this deck. Like, she's beautiful. She's sat in front of all these pomegranates, which would be very Persephone in the underworld, you know, but she's the high priestess. She knows intuitively what to do. Like, I would take that, like, intuitively I knew just to come on here, to get ourselves out of the loop of thinking, I should be, woe is me, I should be doing this, what do I need to be doing? You know, just in between these two pillars, just in the middle, just waiting for answers, just waiting for the answers to come through. So Shannon asked, is there anything you want to tell me, or like something I should know about my love life? It's always the love life, isn't it? Okay, so let's pull a card for Shannon and for the collective, because I'm sure people want to know about their love lives. I mean, that's what's closest to our heart, is the person that we choose to be with, the person that we want to be with, that we yearn to be with, that our heart and body, mind and spirit crave. So for Shannon, please, and for the collective, can we have a card for everybody? Some direction, please, on where she and you stand in your love life. Nice. Going straight away. How wonderful. We've got the 10 of Cups. So there is love there. 10 of Cups would be the highest card you can get in Cups. You know, like, I mean, that's full to the brim. It's a happy family card. There's happiness there for the taking. If you're in a relationship, to count your blessings, you know, to be grateful for all those little happenings, for all those little gestures, you know, to love as much as we can, to express, Shannon, to express love, to say thank you to whoever's in your life. Like, if you're in a relationship, you know, like, don't go to bed fighting. Little things like that, little tricks like that, to just go to bed without any animosity, perhaps, guys, and just give thanks. Pick out some beautiful aspects that you're grateful for in another. 10 of Cups is a great is a great card to get, especially on that question. There is an abundance of love. And if you're single, can we have a card for the singletons, please? What kind of advice? So that's what I'd say with people that are in relationships right now, is to be grateful that you are loved. 10 of Cups, you can't ask for anything better than the 10 of Cups. You're gas, you're always chatting, you guys. So for the singletons, can I have a card? Is there any love coming in for the people that are single at the moment? Any love? Oh, there we go. Any love for the singletons? Ooh, at the moment we have 7 of Wands. So there's no room for love at the moment. So there's something going on here, the 7 of Wands, that's like a bit of conflict, some fiery, passionate conflict. So is there a few people in your life that you feel that you're in conflict with, in battle with? Because if you're in that energy, it doesn't really give much space for love to come in. If you're battling, if your energies are in battle mode, or maybe perhaps you're very standoffish, perhaps you need to just tame that flame a little bit. maybe, like there is someone, but you're not trusting of them. Seven of Wands, can I have a clarifier on that Seven of Wands? Just a little bit more in-depth insight into what the Seven of Wands is for the singletons, please. Yeah, I mean, that's the Wands element, that's fire. And we're in the Lion's Gate as well. So is there somebody coming in for the singletons, or is this energy, there's something that has to be combated? Let me see. The Tower. Let it fall. Let it fall. There needs to be a clearing. There needs to be a clearing of this energy that you're in, this anger. It feels like it's an anger that's building up. Perhaps you're angry that you are single, and you're asking yourself, why am I single? Why have I not attracted in a mate yet? Because the Tower needs to happen. I mean, these people are being fucking thrown out of this building. You've got the waves, so very emotional, very passionate. Like, you can see the crown here. The roof is on fire. I mean, what I've just visualized is someone with literally their hair on fire. Like, it's Seven of Wands. Let it fall. Perhaps you need to outburst. Perhaps you need to get this off your chest. There's something that's blocking the field. There's something that's blocking your energy field and preventing somebody coming in. So I would say let off steam, maybe, I don't know, go to the gym or kick the shit out of a boxing bag or something, a punch bag. And then at the same time, if you are, maybe like write down your feelings or emotions before you sabotage. Take my word for it. Take my advice. I wish that I had, in hindsight looking back, I wish that I had taken more practical steps rather than totally blowing up my old life, like sabotaging my life, Just take a leaf out of my book. Before you go and sabotage and go screaming from the rooftops, just sleep on it, write about it, express yourself a bit better, So that's the message for the single people out there, is there's a bit of a blockage there, and it's to do with your fire. It's to do with maybe there's a creative blockage. But there's a Tower that will give you a good bit of a clearing, That will clear the airwaves. It should, you could take it both ways. This could be a Tower that will have a clearing for you, or it could cause more hassle. And if you want love to come in, I suppose being in that angry energy doesn't really help. It's not very attractive. Take my word for it. Be careful that you don't sabotage. Be careful that you don't sabotage people that are coming into your field. Maybe be a bit more trusting. The Star is out again. So, I mean, maybe a bit of meditation, the way that the stars, the alignment is at the moment, like a veil of that energy, a veil of this energy that's coming in. The Star is a very powerful card, very, very powerful card. So it's Major Arcana. You have two Major Arcana singletons here. You have the Tower and the Star. So let the Tower happen, let it fall, so that the Star energy can come in. So, You're more than likely a starseed. So your divine family are there. They're directing the show. They won't leave you fall. So just sit in this energy and you know, watch your life pan out and see what happens. Perhaps you're going to have nightmares tonight. There might be some direction after, you know, in the morning, some messages in your dreams. How are we going on here, guys? How's everyone going? Paddy wants a card. Okay. Well, Shannon, you got 10 of cups, so there's a lot to be grateful for. You've got a full array of cups there. 10 cups, full to the brim, full of love. You're obviously surrounded by a beautiful family, support, great friends. So I'd have no fear of you, Shannon. It's a great card. They're telling me you're doing well. Shannon wants to know, will she get pregnant? Okay. Well, you're full of happiness with your 10 of cups. Let's see. Do you want to get pregnant? Let's see if your team wants you to get pregnant. Let's see the advice that they have. How old are you, Shannon? Let me see. Card for Shannon. Will she get pregnant? Oh. Okay. Here's the single card. They want you to stay single for a while. That's 9 of Pentacles. So she's independent. Anybody. She's in her garden. She's got all these pentacles at her hand. She's got this bird, which I would see as the divine. So I would say no. I would say stay single, stay independent, stay in that energy for a while. Stay in your 10 of cups, be happy. Don't rush anything, Shannon. Do not rush anything. I know you'd want to be, darling. I mean, a lot of females are probably feeling this way at the moment. We've got we're coming into full moon energy. You're feeling